Okay. Married people. Now I want to talk to today. If you are married, come to the front. If you are married, come to the front. If you are not married, go to the back. Go and join the queue at the back. Okay, I want to talk to the married people today. I want to do one illustration. When I know say marriage is like chewing gum. Yes, chewing gum, if you know what I mean, chewing gum. You know, when you put chewing gum in your mouth, you start chewing it. At that moment you put it in your mouth and start chewing, you start enjoying the flavor, enjoying the sweetness. After some period of time, you will see say the flavor don't disappear, it will faint, you know. The sweetness will not be there anymore. But the funny part of it be say you find out you continue chewing that chewing gum. You continue chewing it. Maybe if you chew it the whole day. Sometimes it can be consciously or unconsciously. You might not even notice anymore that you're still chewing the chewing gum. Sometimes your mind will reflect back again that you're chewing it, then you continue chewing without it taste. After the taste might have gone, you continue chewing the chewing gum. You might be chewing it for so many reasons, maybe for reason of you just want your mind to be moving, or you want to stay awake, depending on the situation or the condition, or you just feel like you want to be chewing something. So as marriage, you know, in the beginning, when you are married, it will be so sweet. Everything will be, you know, you do your honeymoon, you know, and later maybe you start having children. You will find out that the sweetness of that marriage will start disappearing. There is no much communication anymore. There is no, you know, that flavor in that marriage will start fainting away. But you still be in that marriage because you are committed to it, because you know the value of marriage. It can be the reason because of your children, or the reason because of religion, or maybe tradition, or family issues, family members, or one reason or the other. You're dedicated maybe, but that sweetness, that flavor, you know, that enjoyment part of it might not be there, but you continue being in it. So just like the chewing gum you're chewing. So you can still be there, maybe consciously or even unconsciously. And that will take you on till whenever maybe your life is gone or whatever, or till you die or whatever, you know. But what am I saying? For those who doesn't know the value of marriage, or who that think that the sweetness of marriage is forever, sometimes it might not be forever, but you just have to be in it. So they will just flip. When one thing or the other just happen, flip. They don't flip, divorce. You don't divorce. They don't separate. Everybody don't they go away, thinking that if they marry again or get another person, that one will be the sweetest one. You know, will be the fairy tale, as they say it. But at the end of the day, you will still go and marry another person. In the beginning, it will be the same thing. You will be enjoying it, but after some time, it will still faint. It's normal thing. I'm not saying that every 100% of every marriage are like that, but there are 85% that it will not be sweet as it is, or it was in the beginning. So we should bear in mind, that's are the consequences, that's are the sacrifice we have to pay in the marriage to stay in it. Not because it is sweet anymore, but because it's something we have to be in it and pay the sacrifice to be in it. I don't know if you understand. But there are exceptions in this kind of thing I'm talking. Let's assume I'll use the chewing gum again as an example. If I'm chewing that chewing gum, even when all the sweetness might have gone, and I continue chewing it, let's assume I start biting my tongue, or I go bite on the process of chewing it, I will bite my tongue, or I go bite my lips. It will pain me. It will bring my conscience, oh, I'm still chewing gum. there will be a time it will reach. I'll spit out that chewing gum, because I don't want to be hurting myself anymore by biting my lips or my tongue. So it's also marriage. So when there is violence in your marriage, assault, violence, disgrace all the time, for example, abusive relationship, abusive marriage, toxic marriage, all this kind of thing, that is what hurts more. And that only in that condition I will give you advice to separate or to divorce your spouse. I don't know if you understand, because you can't be hurting yourself. Just like when you're chewing the chewing gum and you're hurting yourself by biting your lips or biting your tongue, the next thing you do is to spit it out. So also is the marriage. I don't know if you learned a lesson from what I said. Coffee anyway. Cheers to the coffee.